I'm just gonna keep getting hotter and weirder, and ain't nobody gonna stop me. Type yes to affirm.
Hello everyone, welcome to Enter MMC. Welcome to the channel. Today we will be discussing and examining the love compatibility between Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber. They are currently trending on TikTok and I believe YouTube because allegedly people feel that Hailey has been stalking Justin, stalking Selena Gomez, and that it's been going on for years. Currently, they are married. They have a child. So I can't go and say I agree with those statements. They are both in a relationship, a committed relationship. All I'm going to do is just look into their birth charts and see if they are compatible in love, okay? According to Vedic astrology. Vedic astrology is the Eastern form of astrology. In Vedic astrology, they use nakshatras, okay? Nakshatras are like star constellations. So we will be examining planets and star constellations for these two. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video if you feel compelled to do so. Thank you. And let's get started, okay? Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber was born March 1st, 1994 on a Tuesday in Ontario, Canada, okay? Hailey Bieber, okay, and I got this information from Wikipedia, straight from Wikipedia. I'm not making this up, this is from Wikipedia. Hailey Bieber, born November 22nd, 1996, born on a Friday in Tucson, Arizona. If this is incorrect, Hailey Bieber, please get at me and let me know, okay? So we can give you an updated information for the birth charts. Okay. So they're 2 years apart. I believe Justin Bieber, born in the year of the tiger, I believe. We're going to compare the nakshatras. So everyone has sun, moon, Mercury, Venus, everyone has Jupiter, Saturn, Mars, okay? In Vedic astrology, they also have Rahu and Ketu, all right? They believe in nakshatras. They have a whole system of nakshatras, 27 nakshatras, 27 star constellations. And as of right now, if we compare the star constellations for Sun, Justin and Hailey, Sun, 61% compatible. It's a green, it's a go. Justin is Shadabisha for the nakshatra for the sun. Hailey is Anuradha nakshatra for the sun. The sun is a soul path, okay? The sun is who you will walk in this life with, okay? Who you will meet in this life, who you will get along with in this life, who is compatible with your soul. Okay, when they say soulmates, they can be referring to the sun. Okay, their sun is compatible, 61%. Let's read. You learn to like Anuradha's dual personality. Again, Justin Bieber nakshatra is Shadabisha. Anuradha is Hailey. So when it says you learn to like Anuradha's dual personality, it's talking about Justin liking Hailey. You learn to like Anuradha's dual personality, cool and control on the outside and romantic on the inside. Anuradha's key role in loving you is to teach you about love and emotion. They can take the pain and they do not run away from love just because it causes unhappiness. Remember not to make them false promises. That's the sun. Let's go straight into the moon. The moon is very important, okay? The moon is the mind, is how you think, how you deal with a lot of things, okay? It's the internal, it's like our internal compass because it's the mind. It's making the decisions. Their moon, 47%. To me, that's not compatible. 47% is less than 50%. That's not compatible. It's a yellow, is saying caution. Justin's nakshatra is Chitra. Hailey Bieber's nakshatra is Ashwini for the moon, and it's a 47%. So mentally, they're not on the same level. They're not on the same wavelength. It's saying Ashwini is exactly the opposite nakshatra to Chitra. In theory, they should be the best partners for you. The reality is different. You need to look beyond their personal needs and understand what Ashwini wants from you. Again, Ashwini is Hailey. So Justin, if you're hearing this, if you're seeing this, Ashwini's habit of rejecting does not make you happy. You should nurture Ashwini and to not lash out at them. 47% compatible. It's a yellow. It's a caution. We're going to move to Mercury. They got a 68%. That's very good. Communication is Mercury. So they know how to talk to each other and communicate with each other. Justin is Dhanishta for the nakshatra and Hailey is Jyeshta for the nakshatra for Mercury. 68% is a green, it's a go. You fall for the fast-thinking, quick-witted Jyeshta. You love the way they can be different people at different times. You do not feel threatened by their independent nature. You also connect strongly to their spiritual journey, being able to support them through their difficulties as you have already made this journey yourself. It's a green, it's a go. Does that sound like Justin and Hailey? You guys let me know. We're going to move on to Venus. Venus is the love. Venus is the affection. Venus is how you show your love for each other, okay? Venus for them, 45%. Yellow, caution. To me, that's not compatible. Justin nakshatra is Purva Bhadrapada. Hailey's nakshatra is Chitra for Venus. I'm going to read it. Let's go. Planet Jupiter and Mars, the nakshatra rulers, are good friends, but it is not enough. Chitra wants excitement and fun all the time, whereas you may want quiet periods as well. They do not bother you about the daily grind of domesticity. You can feel unloved and unappreciated by them. A good love affair, but not always for the long term. They've been married for a couple of years, so I think we moved past the long term. They're definitely together. 45%, it's a yellow, it's a caution for the love and affection of Venus. Jupiter is like love. Jupiter is expansion, okay? To me, I feel like if the Jupiter is bad, it's not going to work. You don't have Jupiter on your side, you don't have it. It's not going to be good. It's going to be a struggle. It's going to be hard if you don't have Jupiter on your side. And right now it's at 38%, and it's actually red. It's actually red. Yeah. It's not compatible. 38%. Okay, so Justin's nakshatra is Vishaka and Hailey's nakshatra is Purva Ashada. Let's read. Purva Ashada sensuality attracts you. Getting entangled in a purely sensual relationship blocks you from following your spiritual path. This creates a restlessness within you that is hard to calm. The relationship can die due to a lack of attention from both of you. You must also try to be a lover to them, not just their mentor. 38%, it's red. We're going to move on to Mars. Mars is the attitude. Mars is the behavior. Mars is the attitude. Mars is how you handle conflict, okay? So their Mars is 19%. That's horrible. That's probably as low as it can go. They got a couple greens, but this is we're in red territory right now. Hailey's nakshatra for Mars is Purva Falguni. Justin's nakshatra for Mars is Dhanishta. When you meet Purva Falguni, there is instant attraction. When passion fizzles out, there may be nothing left to hold you together. You hate Purva Falguni's incessant need for socializing, bad behavior, inability to compromise, and pining for lost passions can create huge problems. All are a result of your rulers, Mars and Venus, causing dissatisfaction with each other. 19%, it's a red, it's a no. We're going to move on to Saturn. Saturn is work, okay? I've said before, just because you have a bad Saturn, the relationship can still work, okay? However, they have a great Saturn. Justin's nakshatra is Shatabisha. Hailey's nakshatra is Uttara Bhadrapada. 66%. This is good. It's a green. It's a go. And I feel like they have a child, right? They have a child, so that's like work. I feel like it's going to work. It keeps them together because they can work well together for the child. So their Saturn is good. It's a 66%. Shatabisha for Justin, Uttara Bhadrapada for Hailey. Let's read. You need Uttara's Bhadra's love and support to keep you grounded and realistic. You do not always appreciate yourself. Their love makes you feel happy and at peace. You love their philosophical nature and their ability to stay calm in all types of crises. Remind yourself of their good qualities when you feel bored. 66%. It's a green, it's a go. Their Saturn is good. They can work well together. And for their baby's sake, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Let's move on to the ascendant. The ascendant to me, as I've said before, is the physical attraction. It's the physical body. It's your overall being, your overall body, okay? And Justin's nakshatra is Uttara Ashada. Hailey's nakshatra is Swati for the ascendant, and it's a 55%. So it's not the best. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. Okay, let's read. Swati are happy with your material successes. Again, Hailey is Swati. She's happy with Justin's material success. And if I was her, I would be too. Okay. They are not always able to connect to your spiritual ones. Why do you need them to understand your soul's journey? By now, you must realize that this is essentially a lonely process. Your partners can only block its progress. So love Swati and compromise on the rest. So Justin, you have a destiny, a purpose. She may not understand that, but it's up to you to say, you know what? I still love her anyway. I still want to be with her anyway. Everyone's not perfect. She's not perfect, if that's how you feel. And just find the love in the person. But as of right now, it's 55%. Yellow. Not the best, not the worst. We're going to move on to Rahu. They got 72%. So 72% Rahu. Justin's nakshatra is Anuradha. Hailey's nakshatra is Hasta. Rahu is like the future. Rahu is like where you're headed. Rahu is like the north node. It's like your current passions, your current goals, what you're working towards. And currently, 72%. So it's a green, it's a go. And wherever he's going, she's going too. Wherever he's going, she's going too. Hasta is a good partner for you. Attractive, sophisticated, but also very emotional and intuitive. Both of you are practical and ambitious. Your unconditional love helps Hasta overcome their insecurities, and they love you back in return. You can become their anchor. For the future of this couple, it's looking like a green. It's looking like 72% compatible. K2. I always say K2 is like past. It's like your past life. And in this case, I'm going to say past lovers. They got 50%, a yellow. So we ended on a yellow. We ended on a yellow. Caution. Justin's nakshatra is Kritika for K2. Hailey's nakshatra is Uttara Bhadrapada for K2. And it says, Uttada Bhadra Pada is forever giving you mixed signals. They can be two people at the same time. Do not be put off by their coolness. Take it as a challenge and try to woo them a bit. They need your appreciation and fondness and will open up their emotions to you. I'm not going to get into that long pause because I feel like if you know, you know. They can be two people at the same time. But let's move on and calculate all the planets, Rahu, Ketu, the ascendant. We're gonna add everything together, okay? Get the total, then divide it by 10 and get the average. We want the average to see if they are true love, soulmates, or just better off as friends. You know, it's okay to be friends and have a child together. There's nothing wrong with that. Or it could really be true love or soulmates. Let's find out. Okay, let's do the math. I'm gonna pull up my calculator. Okay, so we got the sun, 61%. 61. Moon, 47%. Mercury, 68%. Venus, 45%. Big Jupiter, 38%. Not so big. Mars, 19%. Saturn, 66%, okay? Come on, Saturn, put in that work. The ascendant was 55%. Rahu, which is very important, 72%. Okay, so something is keeping them together. And it's Rahu. K2, 50%. Grand total, 521. We're going to divide that by 10. And we get 52.5. So just friends is less than 60%. True love is over 60%. And soulmate level is 70%. Justin Bieber, Hailey Bieber, according to Vedic astrology, received 52.5%. So it looked as if they're better off as friends. However, they are married and they do have a child. So we're not going to take away from that. Some people will say, just because you have a child doesn't mean you guys live with each other. I'm not going to say that. I'm just going to say, good luck with everything, okay? I only brought this up because of TikTok and something was going on YouTube. But I did want to find out, and I'm glad we found out, the love compatibility, just friends, according to Vedic astrology. Okay, this is astrology. Now, if you guys want to see Justin and Selena, put in the comments, Julena, Julena, Julena. And we can do Justin's and Selena's compatibility. But for right now, these two, the Biebers, is giving just friends. Love that. Love that for them. Okay, so be sure to subscribe to the page, like the video, share the video if you feel compelled to do so. Thank you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.